Yo people, welcome back to a new video on the Big Stuff channel, and today final game of the season preview. Yes, it's been a long season, especially if you're an Arsenal fan. A lot of ups, a lot of positive to take, but ultimately ends in second place. But I do want to end on a positive, so let's get these 3 points and let me preview the game for you guys.
Stuck inside a maze, I've been up for days. Cartings on my face, no, you can't see a thing. But I see all the hate and the fake ass niggas talking in my face. But I cannot be phased, I gotta be brave. Provide for the fam so they don't have to slave. Mom told me behave, but I'ma wild out till a nigga in the grave. I'ma wild out till a nigga in the grave. I'ma be a grave.
Okay, y'all. So I thought before I come into this video, I see, like, I do some research on the past champions in the last 6 seasons. Saint City have officially won 5 of the last 6 Premier League titles and 3 straight Premier League titles. So dating back, I'm gonna date the champions first and second, back as far as the Centurions from Man City that started this reign of dominance. So the Centurions had 2 losses. The second place rivals, Manchester United, with 81 points, had 7 losses. It's a gap of 19 points. The next season, City had 4 losses. Liverpool had 1. And Liverpool lost the league by 1 point. That's the season where City had 98. They had 97. The year after that, the 1920 season, that season that cut shortly because of COVID. And then came back. Liverpool won the league with 99 points, having 3 losses, and City had 9 losses. That's the most losses for City in this whole time period, 9 losses. However, that City side with 9 losses scored 17 more goals than the champions, and they only conceded 2 more goals. That's crazy. That's an immaculate stat to have. It's not an immaculate stat to have. That's an immaculate stat to know, because never would I have thought. I don't even remember City having that low of a points tally. I just remember Liverpool running away with the league, and they had the chance to go invincible, but then they bottled it to Watford. But I don't remember City having 9 losses, especially 81 points. Liverpool won the league with 18 points that season. The season after that, City had 86 points with 6 losses. And United had 74 points with 6 losses as well. But United was racking out the draws. Too many draws for United. Season after that, which was last season, City had 3 losses. Liverpool had 2 losses, but City still won the league by 1 point, 93 to 92. And this season, we're going to have a gap of 8 points if both of us win out our last game of the season. So literally, quite saying, we're going to have the 3rd best title push behind the Liverpool sides that finished 1 point behind the City side. And then I still don't think it's going to be the best points, the 3rd best points tally in this, because 84 points is better than the 17-18 United, is better than the 19-20 City, and is better than the 2020 to 2021 my United squad as well. So if we're looking at it, really only teams that beat us is the teams that got 90 points, which is still a fair assessment to make, because to win the league, you've surmised, if you lose more than 5 games, you're really not winning this Premier League title, especially in this era. You lose 5 games, you're not winning it. But to know that we came so close, but still so far, kind of hurts, especially for a side that's developing. But think about it, the youngest squad in the league put up 84 points under Mikel Arteta. I can only see positives from here, even though I've seen a lot of negatives and a lot of cause for concern, especially in these last 15 games. Yes, it goes back to 15 games. I'll read you a stat in a few. But there's a lot of cause for improvement, and there's a lot of room for improvement, but there's cause to believe. Arteta has me believing again, and I hope, now that we're in Champions League again, I hope the squad strengthens, because this squad could really push and better that possible 84 points. 84 points really could have been 90 this season. Easily could have been 90. We were on track to have 100. To finish on 84 is a bit underwhelming, can't lie. But let's talk more directly on the Wolves game. So last 5 games against Wolves, we had to go back to as far as 2020, November 2020, where we lost to them 2-1 at the Emirates. Then the shocking David Luiz red card decision. I still talk about it to this day. That changed the whole aspect of the game. We're leading 1-0 from a goal by Pepe. We're leading 1-0. We're playing good, playing well. Then we'll start to get a foothold in the game, because it was at the Molineux. They started to get a foothold in the game. They score. Arsenal trying to stay the course just to get to halftime, and the referee makes a shocking decision. I think it was Raul Jimenez was through on goal, and it looked like David Luiz clipped his ankle and he was through on goal, but David Luiz didn't even touch him. He fell over his own foot. Editor Stephanie in building. I just wanted to let y'all know I described the incident wrong. The incident actually went as in the player was through on goal, and it looked like David Luiz clipped his ankle, but his really, when hit in stride, his foot hit David Luiz's foot, causing him to fall. He caused the fall on David Luiz, and David Luiz couldn't get out of the way. So that's how the incident played out. That's how David Luiz got his red card. No VAR then. And I think VAR looked at it. I can't remember. I actually don't remember what happened. I do remember it wasn't a red card, and it cost us 3 points, because right after halftime they score, and then the game was iced. Then the season after that, 2022 season, we played them twice in a month in the league. Beat them in a tough 1-0 on their ground, when they were a good side. Back then they were a good side. I do remember Wolves away being a tough game. A game that not running for top 4. We were looking that we needed 3 points, especially in both games. And we had a tough 1-0 win, and then we turned around and had the Pepe and Lacazette come back. We went 1-0 down, and then we come back, fight hard, fight strong. And Pepe and a Lacazette, well, Jose Sa officially on goal, but Lacazette worked it well. And we win that game 2-1. And then our game this season with an Odegaard brace at the Molineux. So recently, it's been a pretty tight affair between Arsenal and Wolves. Arsenal just edging it in the last 5 games, 3-2. I mean, Wolves are on the beach right now. They're in 13th. They're safe. They've been safe. Lopetegui has improved them and picked them up from where they were. Really improved them when he came in. Got them that safety when they were looking a bit wayward. But I think Arsenal have to. They have to at this point. They have to pick up 3 points here. Because not picking up 3 points here, ending the season with 7 losses, the same amount as Man United side that finished 19 points behind the Centurions. Not good enough. Not good enough at all. I want to see this Arsenal side, get to at least 84 points and end the season, and Giddy find something at the Emirates to smile about. Giddy find something to end the season to feel positive about, because this season has been good. There has been moments in this season where we've said, nah, this team looks like the best team in England. This team is on par to be the best team in England. There's no way we should be finishing this far away behind Man City. 8 points is already a stretch. Let's not do too much and lose this game. Let's just go out there, get the 3 points, get the victory, and come back on our ends and end the season strong for the fans. So predicted 11, I have Ramsdale in goal, Ben White at right back. No, I do not want to see them in. If you're gonna invert, at least play Ben White there, because inverting with Partey drop into that position, I thought does not work, because Partey does not have the passing range. One, he doesn't have the eye for that pass. Two, especially from playing as a right back. Playing from the right back position, certain balls he likes to clip in behind, likes to win back the ball, play it short. He likes to play his short passes to get into his game, Partey, and then probably dump a ball in behind or play a longer pass. The expansive pass, it looks like he can do it, but how often have you seen him do it for Arsenal? I really haven't seen Partey play that many expansive passes, if I'm honest. Probably a few long balls here and there from as a deep line playmaker, but nothing really crazy. Nothing literally really crazy. So to have him invert off the right, I don't think is a good decision. I think you go back to what was working for the squad. To play Ben right at right back. If you want to invert and build from the right like that, I still think you can do it. But with personnel, I think Ben White makes that task a bit better. I play Kivior Gabriel, and I'd have Tierney in from the start because I thought Tierney, I don't know why he didn't switch it, because Kivior couldn't run forward with the ball literally once. I don't know what decision that was. Kivior does not even progress the ball forward. If we're going to be playing teams like that, they're going to sit, we need impetus. We need to be direct at moments. Kivior did not take the ball once and push forward. Hence, I say bring Tierney back into the squad from the start. Give him game time. For me, the midfield, I'd go Jorginho in the as a 6. I have Smith Rowe, who just got an under-21 England call-up in the Xhaka spot, because I still think that I would like to see Smith Rowe before the season ends. Not seeing him get those minutes in the last game crushed him. I know it crushed him. I could see it on his face. It was devastating for him to not get 3 points, to not get at least playing time against Forest, because I think he should have started. I had him on predicted starting 11. I have him here again. I want to see Smith Rowe in this game. Yes, Xhaka's on the way out. Vieira, I don't think is good enough, and we've seen a lot of Vieira already, but we haven't seen a lot of Smith Rowe. And I think to end the season, why not let Smith Rowe contribute something to build his confidence into next season, to build him for the preseason, to build him into going into next season, so we can have not only a deeper squad, but a squad that's full of confidence and feeling better about themselves into the new season. I have Odegaard in his natural position alongside Jorginho and Smith Rowe. I'd play Nelson off the left if he's fit. I hope Nelson is fit. They said he was unwell against Forest. I thought we missed his impetus. I thought we missed the way he picks up the ball and drives at people, the way he could be direct, the way he could beat a man and put it across the left foot or right foot. A lot of people don't talk about that. Reece Nelson, if you come back into the team, you say you were unfit. Yeah, they say you're about to sign a 4-year deal. I see it was speculated today in the news. They're talking about a possible 4-year deal being already in terms of being agreed. So we'll see. I would love that, but we'll see. And then alongside him, I just go Jesus and Saka to end out the predicted 11. And yeah, I think that side should be good enough to get 3 points. Should be good enough to get 3 points against this Wolves squad. But as we've seen over the last couple of weeks, this Arsenal squad, when it comes to lack of confidence, when it comes to effort and belief sometimes, or we just ran out of steam. I don't know what it really is. If I'm honest, it looked like it could have been a combination of all 3 or 4 things. But nonetheless, I predict a 3-1 win for the Arsenal. Based on my predicted 11, I'd have to say goals by Odegaard and Saka. 2 players are going to get the goals. One of them is going to get a brace. Odegaard scored a brace in the reverse fixture, so hopefully Odegaard or Saka would have braced this game as well. But that scoreline will make it 3 clean sheets. A 3-1 scoreline that I predicted would make that 3 clean sheets in the last 15 games dating back to the beginning of March. 3 clean sheets in all competitions dating back to March. In the last 2 months, we've kept 3 clean sheets. Look no further as to why we're not lifting the Premier League title. Look no further as to why we're not lifting the Europa League title. Those games include the Europa League games as well. 3 clean sheets in 15. Tough way to feel. Big area improvement there. We know where we need to improve. I have a video coming soon on the players I think Arsenal need to improve. Who I'd want to see come in is I'm about to drop that video as well. And yeah, this channel's about to go up this year. Hopefully, I can get loads more Arsenal content. I can meet some people. We can get some Arsenal fans to chat on the channel, and hopefully we have a great summer into next season in terms of transfers. So guys, without further ado, I want to thank you for all the love and views you've given me, especially when I started uploading late to the back end of this season. It's been a great season. Unfortunately, it didn't end well for us, but we take it as a young side and we have to move. Thank you, love, for the peace. Thank you, love, for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the video, watching the video. It means the world to me. If you could just do the same, I continue to do the same as I push to grow this channel, would mean so much more to me. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you with the match review soon.